The opposition is this evening chiding the government for their response to what they describe as a food and health crisis facing Jamaicans. The PNP says the government missed the opportunity to address both matters in the just concluded budget debate. More in this report from Dwayne Anderson.
Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke closed the budget debate on Tuesday, but for his opposition counterpart Julian Robinson, several issues remain unanswered, including how much more the state will do for those who have nothing to eat.
45% of households have had to cut back on food because they simply can't afford it. Most of these households have coped with the food shortages by either eating smaller amounts or eating fewer meals per day. That's another study. Is he now going to say this study is not real because it doesn't suit the narrative that he wants? The reality is that many Jamaicans are suffering from food poverty. We get the requests as members of parliament for people simply not asking for money, but asking for food. The minister has shown, in our view, a callous disregard for the hardships that are being faced by the Jamaican people.
The opposition said if the people do not get food immediately, malnutrition could soon become a big problem. It is why they feel the finance minister should not have dismissed the option to borrow money to help the poor. Mr. Robinson explained that the money needed would only marginally increase Jamaica's debt. Furthermore, that money, if given to vulnerable Jamaicans as a stimulus package, would be spent in the local economy on stuff like food, which in turn could also give the local economy a much-needed boost.
Our calculations, if the government chooses to borrow, is that the 1% would only lead to a 1% increase in your debt to GDP ratio. So again, the argument that we cannot borrow because of the debt dynamics is false. Interest rates are at very low levels if the government decides that they want to raise this money locally. And the relationship that we have with our creditors facilitates the additional borrowing.
Turning to matters of public health, in particular COVID-19, that continues to hospitalize and kill Jamaicans.
Importantly and urgently, when will we have the requisite amount of medical oxygen and supplies in our hospitals so that there is not one more Jamaican who dies as a result of this shortage?
The opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Maurice Guy, in the meantime, said the Prime Minister's containment measures were too late. He said these restrictions, if they work, will not be seen until the next 3 weeks. Dr. Guy reiterated his view that a complete lockdown would have brought faster relief to the health sector. Dwayne Anderson, TVJ News.